Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here and welcome back to the Dan Frampton channel. And today we're going to be talking about the toughest hardcore vocalists in the genre today. This isn't an all-time list. This is a top 5 of the toughest looking vocalists today. Because admittedly, I don't know these guys. I haven't been in a fight with these guys, so I don't have any first-hand knowledge about how tough they are. But through their stage persona and their online persona, I can deduce how intimidating they seem. If you're a frontman in an emo band, you need to seem like you're in touch with your emotions. If you're a frontman of a hardcore band, you need to be in touch with your fists. And your fists need to be in touch with other people's faces. But if I'm being honest with you, most of the hardcore vocalists that I personally know are the biggest sweethearts in the whole world. They're just like creative people, just like other creative people. You know, they're a little bit sensitive. They want their art to be good. They're not big tough guys. They're not big MMA guys. They're not knees to the face type guys. But their persona has to be of a big, tough fighting man. Number 5 on this list, I'm gonna bring in Scott Vogel of the band Terror. And the day that I'm recording this video is actually Scott's birthday, so big ol' happy birthday to this guy. If you're watching this video on the day that I upload it, go to his Instagram, I am finally, and wish him a happy birthday. Now this dude is pretty interesting because his stage persona is very tough. Look at these fucking pictures up here. He's looking so angry, looking so mean, looking like he's ready to fucking rip faces off of skulls. But if you take a look at a picture of him off stage, he looks like the sweetest heart that has ever existed. I'm not intimidated of this guy, but this guy, I wouldn't cross in a dark alley. Number 4 is James Pligge of Harm's Way. If you know of Harm's Way, you know that James Pligge is not afraid of getting a little silly, getting a little goofy up there on stage. Which only adds to his toughness because this guy goes on stage without a shirt and it's just muscles on muscles on muscles on tattoos on muscles on tattoos. I fucking love this guy's big stomach piece. It's like a traditional American style tattoo of a boat, like a ship. Very sick. Like, just take a look at this dude. This tattoo would have taken hours to accomplish and would have hurt so much. It's in so many high pain threshold areas like the chest and the stomach. Goddamn, kill me now. This guy's tough as nails. I'm not sure if he's as tough as the band Nails, but he is as tough as physical nails. Now everything I know about this James guy is stuff that I've heard third hand, and he seems like a really nice guy. He seems really approachable in real life, but I have just not had the honor to do so. But just looking at this guy, he is the toughest looking motherfucker, the hardest looking motherfucker, and you're thinking, how is it gonna get any more tough, any more hard on this list? In the number 3 spot, we're gonna shrink that stature by a little bit, but that is not gonna shrink the intimidation level because Elliott Morrow of Gulch is one of the most intimidating, toughest frontmen in any hardcore band today. Now, I have the pleasure of this guy hating my guts, so I'm even a little bit more intimidated by him. I've seen him in the pit, and I have given him some cute nicknames that I'm sure him and his crew do not appreciate. He looks like he's about 5'6" of just nothing but rock hard muscle. He fucking power lifts and he's gonna throw my head through a wall if I see him in public. Look at him here with this big gun pose, the San Jose tattoo across the fucking stomach. That is so goddamn tough looking. You get the unbuttoned shirt. Oh my God, this guy's gonna kick the shit out of me one day. And I will happily take that ass kicking because I'm sure he didn't like being called Spin Kick Mafia when he was wearing his fucking Adidas tracksuit. But there he is, Spin Kick Mafia, looking tough as fuck, having so much respect and so much cred in the scene, and deservedly so. This guy's an awesome vocalist, an awesome frontman, has a great presence, and just really has the DIY ethics down to a fucking science. This guy is the man. And if this is what he looks like with a mustache and hair, maybe I'm not so scared. This guy's so soft and cute looking. Okay, we gotta go up to the number 2 spot. Now we're going back to big, we're going back to beefy, probably the biggest and the beefiest, if I'm being honest with you, in all of the hardcore world. We're talking about Wally Edge, Walter Delgado of Rotting Out. Look how huge this motherfucker is. This guy's shoulders are wider than this room that I'm in right now. And that Doug Gilmour smile, holy shit, does that make him look fucking tough with the Slumdog tattoo across the neck? Oh my God, does anyone ever mess mess with this guy? I'm guessing no. Not only is he big and muscular, he's super fucking charismatic as well. This guy can carry the band on stage and on the records, and you're like, holy shit, this sounds amazing. If you have Instagram, you should go follow this guy on that platform, because he's into lifting, he's into memes, and you get a lot of quality content out of this motherfucker. So those 4 vocalists that we just talked about were pretty tough, pretty intimidating. Who is tougher? Who is bigger? Who is more mean than those guys? We are going to be talking about the final boss of hardcore, but before we do that, you gotta like this video, you gotta subscribe to the channel. If you've done that already, consider hitting the join button. Number 1 is probably no surprise to you if you follow this channel, or if you follow hardcore, or if you're a wrestling fan, because number 1 is none other than Brody King of God's Hate. Brody King is a wrestler in AEW in the House of Black faction. He's a big tough guy. Look at all these tattoos with even more hardcore color work done on them than James Pligge. This guy's got the look. This guy's got the sound. This guy has got it all to be the toughest vocalist in all of hardcore. You put a ski mask on him and some camos, god damn, you're running 1,000,000 miles an hour just to get away from this guy. If you've seen him on stage, he is towering. He is like fucking 7 feet tall, 400 pounds, and his stomps are so big and stompy. I may be exaggerating his size a little bit, but it's pro wrestling. He's been putting the time in, he's been putting the work in to get the spot in wrestling that he currently has. This isn't a case of, oh my god, you look so good, let's get this guy on TV. This guy has been training, he has been working, he has been getting inspired by the business around him. This guy is a professional wrestler. So not only does he look the part, I know that this guy can take a bump. I know this guy can take a punch. I know this guy can deliver a big old power move. So he's got the look, he's got the presentation, and he's got the evidence to back it all up. Brody King is the number 1 toughest, number 1 meanest, number 1 most intimidating hardcore frontman in the world today. And that's going to be about it. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next upload, watch another upload.